Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Stack Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, the 1st of April, and we've got some great things happening, some new developments, some new stuff we're working on at DeOrganized. We are actually having our first meme token community show segment that comes in after Find to Earn today. We are super excited to have the Rap Nothing crew come on and tell us all about the beginnings of nothing and where that comes from. We have some great guests joining us today. Eriq from BNS.ONE is here to tell us all about their offers and counter offers project, offers and counters project, and or addition to BNS.ONE. And also we have Apollo and BlackFoot Joe coming to tell us about their Kulture.fun project that they're bringing to Stacks. Very interesting stuff. We do have an appearance by GP, even though he's on vacation. He's still cranking, coming in and putting the work in, and he's going to join us for some conversation too. And as always, we have our Find to Earn rounds sponsored by Rue, Leo, Leo, Rap Nothing, Bitcoin Pepe, and Welsh Corgi Coin. 5 rounds today. You have to share out the stream. It really helps us grow if you share out the stream. So please do share out the stream. It's very important to us. And big shout out to our sponsors, StackingDAO and now BitFlow as well. We'll have a little bit more from BitFlow soon. Regarding StackingDAO, I do want to real quick just make sure everyone knows StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are 0 switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump in. StackingDAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And again, share out the stream. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We are not providing financial advice. Always do your research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, the numbers in as of about half an hour ago, I was early in my processes this morning. Bitcoin was up just over 84K at $84,025. Stacks holding on to the 60-cent range, back up to 62.52 cents and coming in at number 67 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. Fear and Greed index stayed flat at 24, still in that fear range. And the top 3 gainers over the last 24 hours are Fartcoin, CRV, and EOS. In Friends, Stack STX earn BTC. SBTC equals programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. Stacks DeFi Hermetica yield is up to 15%. I think it was, it was 15%. It was 11 yesterday, up to 15%, roaring right back. 15% yields on USDH. That is a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin where nothing changes but the yield. And they have over $5 million in total value locked on the platform as of today. DCA into Bitcoin, Stacks, Runes, and more effortlessly at Bitflow.finance. Bitflow also hosts the deepest USDH pool on Stacks with $832,000 in liquidity, offering top-tier swap rates. Earn, swap, and stack like a pro at Bitflow. Alex surpassed $2.6 billion in volume, launched DAM, Bitcoin's first concentrated liquidity DEX, unveiled Alex AI token listing tools, USDT via Jolts, and wrapped Surge 3 with top SBTC yields in March. What will Alex do in April to top that? Perp Dex on Stacks. Velar has launched their long-awaited perp Dex. Everyone's super excited. The functionality is just rolling out, but there's some really cool things you can do with SBTC and USDH. Now you can engage in perp trading, stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar. Zest is offering 3.63% yield on SBTC this morning, with today's highest yield at 9.63% on STSTX. Over at StackingDAO, you can earn 9.61% on STSTX, 10.24% yield in native BTC, or 9.33% with rewards in SBTC. Top 3 stacks token gainers on STXtools.io today. STX AI, shout out to Steve. Shark and STSTX is actually the third gainer on Stacks. The Stacks calendar for the day, this date is wrong. Today is not the 31st. It's actually the 1st of April. Amazing. The first quarter flew by. I say it every day too. It's crazy. So we have, as always, our morning show is Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 9:30. Find to earn rounds at 9:30, and our meme token segment, which starts with Wrap Nothing today at 10 a.m. That's just so you guys know. That's Monday, Leo. Tuesday, Wrap Nothing. Wednesday, Welsh Wednesdays. Thursday, we get funky with B Pepe crew, leading into their regular 11 a.m. space on Thursdays. Fridays is Rue space at 10 a.m. We're super excited to have these segments coming up. Leather Lounge is going on at 11 a.m. today. Actually, I believe that there is, let me just double check the Stacks calendar because I know there's some stuff. We have the StackingDAO DeFi show, or the Stacks DeFi show at 10 a.m. That's a space on X. We have Learn TA with Landy at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And the Leather Lounge is actually at 11 a.m. We have it on the wrong time on our schedule. And I will tell you guys that coordinating schedules across the ecosystem is not always easy. If you have an X space, a live stream, or an event series you want to share with the community, head over to DeOrganized.media, create a user account, add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. Get more visibility and let your audience know what's happening. Whether it's a one-time event or recurring series, we've got you covered. In the news today, the Trump family launches stablecoin USD1. World Liberty. I'm getting a production chatter over here. It's interrupting me. World Liberty Financial, founded by Donald Trump and his sons, plans to introduce a stablecoin named USD1, fully backed by U.S. treasuries and cash equivalents, aimed at facilitating cross-border transactions for sovereign investors and major institutions. USD1 will be issued on the Ethereum network in a blockchain developed by Binance. I'd rather just use Hermetica myself, but it's good to have options in the marketplace. MasterCard is developing a blockchain-based payment system similar to Venmo, aiming to enable seamless transactions among consumers, merchants, and financial institutions. The initiative involves creating a compliant framework for users-friendly experience with partnerships, including banks like JP Morgan and Standard Chartered. MasterCard has filed over 250 blockchain-related patents since 2015. Marine Le Pen was convicted and banned from public office. French far-right leader Marine Le Pen has been found guilty of embezzling European Parliament funds. That's a problem, resulting in a 5-year ban from public office. This ruling prevents her from participating in the 2027 presidential election and has significant implications for French politics and the future of the National Rally Party. I'm not sure. I don't like the idea of politicians being barred from running. But if you're stealing money and you're crooked and you're a fraud, you should absolutely not be involved in managing funds as a politician. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies experienced fluctuations amid escalating trade tensions on Monday. Bitcoin fell by 1.4% to 82,199. Again, up from that again today. Hopefully that's a higher low being set there. While XRP dropped 3.7%. Analysts suggest that if it wasn't for like a handful of people I know, the Easy A app guys and Paul Frederick, I wouldn't care at all about XRP. Analysts suggest that regulatory clarity, stablecoins legislation, and implementation of a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve could reignite the crypto market and drive Bitcoin back to 100K. GP, do me a favor and share the join link in the morning chat. I want to make sure Michael has it. Fidelity report suggests Bitcoin may enter new acceleration phase. Recent report by Fidelity indicates that Bitcoin could be on the verge of a new acceleration phase. Factors contributing to this potential growth include increased institutional adoption and favorable market dynamics. Investors are advised to monitor these developments closely. ETF flows on March 31st, approximately 1,000 BTC were sold and 1,200 ETH were bought. BTC ETFs experienced $60.6 million in net outflows. ETH ETF saw $6.4 million in net inflows. Bitcoin Build battle concludes. Stacks Ascent and Hero Dev Scholarship. Last day to enter for the Hero Dev Scholarship. The first Stacks Build battle has officially concluded. Judges and mentors praised the quality of projects built over the past 3 weeks. Congratulations to Lord Rosar for taking first place with Blaze projects. Builders are encouraged to continue their momentum by joining Stacks Ascent to grow their skills and impact. Plus Hero, that's not Hero Gamer, that's Hero Labs or Hero, the tech company. Hero is offering 2 developer scholarships for Bitcoin 2025 in Vegas, covering hotel, $1,000 in travel stipend, and event tickets. Learn more and apply now and help keep building Stacks. Stacks devs thwarted an attack. The long-awaited SBT withdrawal function has been delayed. The launch of SBTC saw a large, rapid inflow of Bitcoin into the Stacks ecosystem, making Stacks a target for bad actors. A supply chain attack was attempted on the Stacks ecosystem and identified and thwarted by the Stacks core devs. No funds were lost, and the chain remains resilient and safe. The withdrawal code is complete, and the mainnet tested, but in line with industry standards and out of an abundance of caution, with the withdrawal launch has been delayed until the end of April to give devs time to assess and make sure all systems are go before withdrawals are opened. Great job by the Stacks dev keeping our community safe while bringing us great functionality on Bitcoin's leading L2. And with that, I'm just going to say hi to our friends in the morning chat. Good morning, Blockface. Good morning, Bitflow. Good morning, Big Mac. Good morning, 300. Good morning, Nobody Famous. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm going to bring on our guests. Good morning, GP. How are you today?
Good morning. Doing good, man. Getting ready to touch some grass.
I know. I was, you got me actually this morning. You showed up and I was like, oh no, what happened? You're still home? What happened? And he's like, oh yeah, rainstorms. Got me with the April Fool.
I had to get you with the April Fool's joke. First of April, right?
And we have Eriq from BNS.ONE joining us. What's up, Eriq? How are you? By the way, I love your Celtics. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Is the music too loud? Can you hear me? That's all right. We'll keep working on it. I love the Celtics. Go Celtics. And we also have Apollo Stargate. Some of you guys know him as Haas, and Haas is joining us to talk about Kulture.fun. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, great to be here. Thank you.
What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, having a good morning. I hope you guys are as well.
Yes, sir. Yes. So, and it seems like Eric's having a little bit of technical difficulties, but as soon as he's back and can chat, we'll definitely get him on too. He'll get him back in. Yeah, man. So Kulture.fun, congratulations on taking a victory in the in the Biddle battle. A really interesting project. You know what? I'm going to let you tell us about it. Tell us all about Kulture.fun.
So we entered a hackathon back in February, sponsored by Andrew Tate and his fundraiser.com thing. And it was supposed to be a Solana AI hackathon. And we asked ourselves right off the bat, like, let's be real, like Solana AI, a lot of the prize pools were very gimmicky and very high up. It seemed almost a little sketchy, but I saw Andrew Tate actually promote it. And we ended up saying, let's solve a problem that we've actually seen in the trenches, which is these chats that rug. You're trying to get into a meme coin. It's looking pretty legit. You think it might last maybe even like a day or two. And then it turns out that the chat is gone, the Discord is all blocked, and the X page just got banned. And the funny thing is that how we end up in Stacks is, first of all, I've been in Bitcoin since 2012, so I'm a believer. And, well, the hackathon rugged. At some point, the Discord, they blocked it so nobody could keep talking. It ended up no winners were announced. There just wasn't like any kind of professionalism. And it just goes to show that in this space, there is something to be said about organized communities. So we continued on forward because we saw that the mission was very clear. If the hackathon had been hosted in a way that was simply a smart contract address, you could have gone onto Kulture.fun and the chat would always be there. And that's the way that we designed it, was that we just scan what's in your wallet, and those are the chats that you automatically can join and talk. And we've been building up the concept ever since then. We added staking, and that's one of the things we were able to do with Stacks. And that's what I appreciate about smart contract systems, even EVM, is that it allows you to really play around with the essence of crypto in a way that's programmable. You can make demos really fast. You can basically do the whole hyper focused method of lean methodology with smart contracts. Instead of having to build really complex systems, you can iteratively implement the things that you need via these contracts, especially when you're still in testnet and development. So it just, on top of everything that Stacks is as a technology, the Biddle Battle hackathon was just so well organized. And we, like, all along the way, we just felt so respected. We knew that this was like so much more legitimate. The workshops, the community outreach, everything that the other hackathon that Rug just didn't have. So that's a little bit of the story, because I feel that it's very important for people to know that we started off in a hackathon that actually rugged, and that's just the essence of the problem that we want to solve.
Right on, right on. And so it's a messaging project, on-chain messaging. Is that
correct? So we started off with real-time chat, and the idea is that we wanted to iterate quickly for these hackathons, but the long-term vision, we ask ourselves, how would we do private messaging, right? Because on something like Discord or Telegram, especially, the possibility of having encrypted chats is very important. So we're considering things like Nostr, as well as potentially developing some kind of encrypted system. We're not exactly sure if we want to put the actual chats on chain, because I feel that the essence of the project is facilitating easy community interactions with people that are probably on tokens that maybe even have tens of thousands of holders, but the actual connection between that community is spread out through things like Telegram, Discord, and X, all the while dealing with all the spam in the middle from non-holders and bots.
Yeah, that makes it well. And honestly, I've been saying for a while now, and yesterday it was just announced that Console was closing down. I don't know if you're familiar. Console is it was a Trust Machines project that was basically like an on-chain Discord platform. A lot of communities on there, but it's like you got this fractured, it's like almost like fractured liquidity. You got fractured attention. If like for us, like if we have to maintain a presence on Telegram, and we have to maintain a presence on Discord, and we have to maintain a presence on X, it dilutes our ability to actually put out good content on any one channel. So an aggregation spot where you could put out the communications and have it go to all of them, or kind of coordinate, that would be great. But also, like with what we're building out with DeOrganized Media and DeOrganized Games and our suite of applications that we're working on like communications on the app would be an interesting thing. So do you have is it something that would be API functional where we could integrate it into our platform and have it function. So our user accounts are all wallet based. So you have to have a Stacks wallet to set up a user account on DeOrganized Media. So it's the accounts are all on chain and connected to a wallet. So is that something where we might be able to integrate with that kind of as a communications app?
I feel so, because our goal here is we see that in the long term, from that entrepreneurial perspective, there is a few key pivot points as well as a few areas of the market that we feel are really attractive. And being able to be something that gets implemented into Dex Screener or gets implemented into a community page like what you're talking about right there, we want to be able to be the API communications landing for anything that's like on a smart contract, right? So the same way that when you go to Dex Screener, the way we built it was when you go to Kulture.fun /chat, you put in a contract address and a chat's automatically generated on that contract address. Now we scan the wallet to see if you hold the token. If you don't hold the token, you're not authenticated to post. And we're building features to allow you to use Cult to post in order to be able to do things like ads or cross messaging through communities. But ultimately, the goal is to be able to be an API. I see if we're strictly talking entrepreneurship here and like the business mindset, I do see a better potential in terms of being a B2B type of application, where a company like Pump Fund could replace their comment section, or in addition to their comment section, have a live chat that is associated directly with the contract that's being launched.
Very interesting. So two things as far as, like you mentioned, maybe integrating Noster, and I would suggest chatting with Dan Trevino. Dan's building out a project called Boom Wallet, and one of the things he is interested in, and you can DM me later. I'll remember who I wanted to point you towards. But Dan's building out a project called Boom Wallet, and one of the features is going to be some kind of a chat mechanism. And he's looked at Noster, and he's looked at a couple of others that I'm less familiar with the name of, so I can't recall them. But I would definitely reach out to Dan and just tell him what you're looking to do. And there might be some kind of, he might be able to point you in some directions, and there might be some kind of things you guys could work on together there. Eric, I just want to check in with you, man. Is audio better?
Yeah, it's a little better. It was a cheater.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I don't know what happened. Everything was down, image and the audio. So not yours, but after, in the same time as you connected, it stopped. I stopped to listen, and I reconnected, and I'm here back. So let's go.
Yeah, cool. I don't know if you heard me, but I gave you mad respect for the Boston Celtics hoodie.
Thank you, man.
I'm less than an hour south of Boston, and we're between New York and Boston, so we have a lot of like. It's not always easy, but as far as who to root for, but of course we love the Celtics here. It's like how can you not? Especially they just ripped off 9 in a row. I'm a huge Boston Celtics fan. When I have a chance to watch a game. Eric, tell us a little bit about offers and counter offers.
Yes, offers and counter offers is our last project on BNS.ONE.
Is it? Do you have a mic where you can possibly turn it down a little bit? I'm getting a little bit of like a buzz. It sounds like you might be slightly clipping or overloading.
Let me check if I. Now it's better.
It's a little better.
Okay, because I use headphones. I don't have the mic.
Yeah,
here with me. Sorry, and
no, it's cool. It's cool. It's just sometimes it's picking up a little bit extra volume, but it's not the end of the world.
I speak slower. Okay, no problem. So speaking about the project is something new that we developed for BNS names because of the contract settings are very use a very security with a function called contract caller that doesn't allow to other smart contracts to operate on behalf of the owner. So there are many blocks that an external contract cannot transfer your name even if you are the owner. So we decided to build a new experience for the users, and we entered the hackathon with the idea to add SBTC payments to our offer and counter offer systems. It's something very easy. It's everything based on on-chain transaction. For counter offer, you have to sign a transaction, sending the buyer how much would you like for your name. And we are adopting some tricks, like sending one micro STX to the counterpart of the offer. Let's say when you place an offer to an owner, he will receive this smaller STX amount. So you will get the notification in your wallet because there is a blockchain state change, because you will receive a small amount of STX. And in this way, when another user makes an offer, you are notified in your wallet too. So if now I'm sending an offer to one of your names, when you check your wallet, when you are doing transaction, you can see place offer from BNS.ONE, and then you can log in the website to have a better experience, because we create the post conditions and all the settings you need to make a transaction stacks. So yes, the difference now is that you can counter offer a buyer with a better price, and all the coins that are exchanged are in the contract as escrow. So as you decide to accept the offer you received, you have to transfer the name, and you will automatically receive the amount the seller, the buyer is offering to you. So it's more like an escrow contract more than a real offer marketplace, because we need to fix these security blocks from the main contract. And the only way was to use this kind of escrow. We put all the securities in case a transaction or an offer is cancelled and your name is in the contract. It will automatically send it back to you, because we track on chain too all the information we need to create a new transaction. So
very cool.
Sounds a little bit complicated, but works fine.
Well, right. And I'm just an end user, so I don't need to know how it works as long as it works, right? You guys got the functionality down. I'm very curious to hear how notifications work. And does it matter which wallet I'm using? Is that only functional on, is it Leather that's got some, or I can't even remember, Leather or Xverse, one of them has just kind of added some kind of notification function. And I think it was Leather.
I don't know if they have real notification, but we are building a simple notification on site, and we are putting soon email notification if you want, because when you receive offers, many times it expires after a couple of days. So if you don't get notified, it's difficult. Right. You could accept. Main problem with BNS is that there are still a ton of single wallet name. You know what I mean? The old settings was only one name per wallet. So there are about 280K is a single domain wallet.
And so people aren't logging into that to check it because they're not really
Yes,
acting there. They only created that wallet so that they could register another BNS name because it was limited to one.
yes, exactly. This was, I think, a
So-
problem in the big numbers of wallets and stacks, because remember, 1,000 names was 1,000 wallets, but you cannot really say that those was active wallets. You know what I mean? It's one main person with 100 of wallets just to place a name until today, where it's possible to move all your names like standard and NFTs to your to one single wallet. And now we see some people is consolidating, and I believe this is the best way if you want to make some deals, because you get notified on one wallet and you don't have to check 1,000 where it will be near to impossible to follow up with everything.
Very interesting. So Haas, I wonder if is there a tie-in here with the? Do you guys have a functionality with notifications in the wallet? I know that's a complicated thing that people have
Yes,
been working.
yes, this is really, really very simple. It comes to me from the experience with STX20 minting. STX20 minting was simple sending one micro STX to another address with a special message. With the assumption, I just added some to our contract. So the contract, every time an action is done and you are not the user doing the contract call, you cannot be notified, because inside the contract there is just one mapping that say who is the seller and who is the taker. So adding this small transfer, when you place an offer, the owner will receive this micro STX, and with the micro STX, he receives the transaction in his wallet, where then if you read the print topics inside the Air Explorer, you can find a link to BNS.ONE too, where you will be able to see the full offer and operate with it, make a counter offer, accept the offer, don't care about the offer, that's your choice. But this simple trick let every time both the taker and the seller get notified of the other actions.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So with Kulture.fun, do you guys have in-wallet communications as well, or is it just like through the API? Or is that something you guys might even be able to incorporate in that?
So that's the kind of things that we're considering, right? How on-chain to take the messaging. When you guys were talking about BNS names, though, I definitely know that is one of the things on the roadmap, is to be able to allow people to implement and integrate their BNS name system. And I'm pretty sure that I feel like one of the first places that I started to see that was on Odin.fun. I think there is some kind of naming protocol with BLife, and they've implemented that so that in the comment sections and when you make tokens, you can use your online name.
Well, I know with BNS, there's actually a number of conversations going on right now with in the GitHub, Stratolabs GitHub, and then in the Stacks forum, where they're talking about using the zone file and what rich data to put in there that's going to add functionality. Like you'll be able to actually have all your social accounts connected via the zone file in your BNS name, and probably like wallets from other ecosystems on top of your stacks and Bitcoin wallets that are on there now. So there is more functionality coming to BNS. It might behoove you to get into that conversation a little bit. It's a little bit more technical. I'll go in there and I'll be like, hey, why don't you guys do this? And then there'll be a bunch of conversation about stuff that I don't understand. I don't get it. But because I'm not a tech guy. I'm not dumb, but I just don't have the background to know exactly what it all means and all that. Michael's laughing when I said I'm not dumb because he's like, by the way, Michael is our friend at the bottom over here on the bottom right, front facing, and he's our one of our steadies on the morning show for DeOrganized as well, working on a bunch of cool stuff. Mike, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I joined when our friend was talking about Kulture.fun, took a look at the site. I also participated in the build battle and, lost, like most other people. So I find that the challenge with hackathons is that the best projects go to GitHub to die. Have you found that?
Say that again. The challenge with what?
The challenge with hackathons is that the best projects go to GitHub to die.
Just stay on GitHub and...
You know what? There were so many projects in Biddle Battle. I think it was over 100 originally submitted, and then 81 or something was the final number.
And so I asked myself, I believe that there's probably a lot of not only lost talent, but lost productivity between the teams and the submissions that they made. So I'm really excited that we're talking to the people who participated in that, because I think there's a huge wealth of knowledge that is yet to be discovered from that build battle. Not because the judges don't know what they're doing, but because you can only like have so many Rosars win. You know what I mean? Rosar is far and away. He killed everyone, right? Kind of thing.
Right. And I love that they had a plan. It wasn't just over after the Biddle battle. They have the Stacks Ascent program that they're rolling out to help foster further development. They did actually create that Telegram group that's still
I love the way they did the Telegram group.
So many people in it. The only thing I liken the Biddle battle as almost like a D grants kind of project.
It was essentially a D grants type operation. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so the only thing I would say that D grants did a bunch of awesome stuff, but one thing that I noticed that D grants did that we didn't really have with Biddle battle was, while we had some great conversations going on in the Telegram, and that was really good. One of the best things about D grants was the regular, consistent, continual X spaces where we were bringing people on, learning about what they were building. There were so many people all there, not even participating in the D grants, but just kind of being in the Stacks ecosystem, coming, engaging in the conversation, learning about the builders. So part of what we're trying to do here by bringing on these participants, by the way, you guys are like, we do this show every day, and we don't have guests every day. So as you guys are developing more stuff, we want you back. We're happy to have you back on to come chat with us more often and stuff like that, and get other people too. If you got friends working in the project, like Eric's here with us today. Snazzy has been one of the guys from BNS.ONE has been with us. He came in through BNS.ONE, launched out of D grants as well. That's how I know Snazzy from originally, because he was part of the D grants process. But I do think that having more public spaces where people can engage in conversation with the people that are building these projects as they're building, I think will also help. Which is, we're taking over the SIP call on Fridays as a live stream. GP's done a great job with the night show, bringing people on and spotlighting. He's had obviously Crypto Dude with his Boost X and everything. And we do have a 7 p.m. nightly show as well that you guys are welcome to come on and bridge out to another audience and do some demos and stuff like that. But I think you guys are both, there's a reason why you both got some recognition at Biddle Battle. You're both working on some really cool, interesting pieces. These are all components we need to build out the app layer in our ecosystem, and it's happening. We're watching it happen in real time. It's actually a super cool place to be. Haas, so it's Kulture.fun. What else should people know about what's on the roadmap that's coming soon that we should be on the look for?
So right now, our goal as a project and a company is to explore the accelerator ecosystem. I had participated in the Bitcoin Startup Lab in 2023, and I actually was able to participate in the BitcoinLive accelerator working for 2 different teams that were in the first cohort. So the goal now is to see how much of that Silicon Valley box company mentality we can replicate and take it forward. But right now, our goal is to kind of shift focus onto seeing how much of this can be done self-funding. So we want to explore how we really would launch a token if we were going to bootstrap it, maybe do friends and family round. But if I'm going to shill one last time here, and something that everybody should know, especially since you got music in your user tag there. And the other day when we were in one of the spaces, you ended up leaving right before I was able to shill the music video. We have a music video. So BlackFoot Joe wasn't able to be here today, but he had come up with some vocals. I helped with some visuals. And if you go to Kulture.fun/music, it'll take you to the YouTube music video, Crypto Culture.
Oh, I definitely missed that. Missed that.
We feel it's a great anthem for the scene, and also it's just part of us showing how much we truly care about crypto and what we feel about it.
Oh, we're definitely gonna play this right now.
Awesome. It's a good one.
I had a few other things on my mind, as always. One is, are you planning on rejoining the community at some point?
Step into the culture where the code becomes our creed. Crypto bids in the trenches, planting seeds. $1 billion caps just a spark in our design. Networking like nodes, our code is never rogue. Agreed. The culture's where the code becomes our creed. Crypto bids in the trenches, planting seeds. $1 billion caps just a spark in our design. Networking like nodes, our code is never rogue.
It's the culture soaring like a vulture, linking minds to go ultra. Networking and crypto culture, harvesting gains like digital agriculture. Ecosystem moving, watch it bloom, it's growing. Numbers climb high, no cap, we floating. Blockchain stories encrypted in motion. Ledger lines showing every verse got devotion. Financial ways we surf with ease, we coast it. Flip that token, quote it, note it, motion, stay in motion. Narratives tight, no cap, not bloated. Hold that bag, cast votes, we fully devoted. $1 billion cap, my market never maps. A hub of intel, every token maps. The data sharp like pixels, bitmap. Decrypting crypto trends, closing all the gaps. The culture here, see here's a cult trap.
Step into the culture where the code becomes our creed. Crypto bids in the trenches, planting seeds. $1 billion caps just a spark in our design. Networking like nodes, our code is never rogue. Agreed. Culture's where the code becomes our creed. Crypto bids in the trenches, planting seeds. $1 billion caps just a spark in our design. Networking like nodes, our code is never rogue. Agreed.
I've moved on to other things. It's in good hands with Kevin and everyone. I do hope your Bitcoin J continues to be developed into an alternative client.
I like it. Definitely freaked out my puppy. The voice, the vocal effect was he was like, did not like it. I had to turn the sound off. Oh, but yeah, man, real slick. Video wise, audio quality was really nice, well balanced. Dig it, man, dig it. So that's a promotional promotional
That
for the
was
platform?
Joe getting inspired.
Just
That was Joe getting inspired, and that was just part of what kept the project moving forward, was the fact that we felt the heart and soul of what we were building beyond just like trying to compete for a prize or anything like that. Like we came together first to trade meme coins in the trenches, and we did that for a little while until we got tired of pulling the lever on the slot machine and realized that our efforts would be better put into solving problems in the community. But it was just inspiration. He came up with the vocals. He sent them to me. I all of a sudden decided to spend a couple hours on ChatGPT's Sora, came up with some visuals, sent them back to him, and he does his magic with the video editing. He put himself in the video and everything, and just created what I think is a true banger going up into the crypto summer. I've been listening to it pretty much almost every day because it just keeps me focused on, like, yeah, that's what we're trying to do, get to those $1 billion market caps, because it's just part of our DNA, baby.
Right on, right on. I dig it. Eric, we actually talked about the conversation on BNS functionality and expanded functionality. What do you guys see down the line for BNS as far as expanded functionality?
We want to have more adoption, but we can grow a lot as community. As you know, I'm nearly a new member, but BNS is rocking since 3 years. So it's one of the biggest community on Stacks, and we want to bring BTC names everywhere. So I would like to see integration in Magic Eden, like for Stacks NFT. I believe that they will go together, but it's difficult as BNS.ONE to push on that way. You know, mainly BNS.V2, it's a project from Trusted Machine. So Strata Labs is the developer, but we are pushing, making this protocol more usable by the user. So we are keeping pushing with new enhancements that will allow people to do bulk actions on BNS names and on any NFT collection. I will call it the Swiss tools of the BNS names, because you will be able, for example, to renew multiple times a name. So if you want to renew the DeOrganized.BTC for 50 years, you have to select 10 and you will be able to do this action. But as I was speaking before, there are a lot of restriction on the contract side to keep it secure. Right. So we need to reinvent the way on which we interact with the BNS contract. But I already have a solution, but I still need to test and then to design the front end of the website. That in my case is the most difficult, because I prefer to work on smart contracts and backend, but you know, we do everything to push it, and we are already achieving partially our objectives to increase the market share on BNS sales driven through our website. So I did some analysis of the market, and about 80% of the names sold these years on BNS V2 was sold through our cross-chain marketplace, both on BNS.ONE directly or on the other top marketplace like Gamma and BNS Market from Coa. So we took an inclusive approach, and I think it's paying out in terms of use of our platform. Then we need to push to grow the BNS ecosystem, and as you was mentioning,
I think I lost.
I think. No?
Yeah, you're back. You're a little you look uncomfortable, but I think it's just the appearance. Oh, there he's gone again. Rats. That
He
was
was like sideways for a second.
yeah, he went sideways. The whole thing went sideways.
Dude, Haas, that song is a banger, bro. But it was trippy, man. Put me through like an acid trip.
Yeah, right. It's a whole cyberpunk Bitcoin City world.
Like it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. We have any minute now, just to let you guys know, we have our regular segment starts at 9:30 or whenever the game master gets here. We run our find to earn games with Xenitron. Another project that we might be interested in using some chat functionality for too. So there's no shortage of potential applications for that kind of thing, in my opinion. We actually are also very integrated into using BNS. Just to run down for you guys that aren't normally part of it. So what we do is Skullcoin, Xenitron comes on. He's the game master. He sets up these games. He's got his project called Skullcoin, which is an on-chain treasure hunt where you go to their website, you mint NFTs. The NFTs are encrypted, so they only show certain data when you log into the website. Really novel, really cool. But as part of his promotion for that, he had developed playing them in spaces on X. And for the last couple of months, we've incorporated playing the games live here, where people have to tune in. They have to share out the live stream. So those of you that haven't yet, you must share out the live stream in order to earn, to play. And we have 5 great sponsors for Find to Earn. It's RuCoin, LeoCoin, Welsh Corgi Coin, Wrap Nothing, and the Bitcoin Pepe crew. Each sponsor 1 round a day. It's about $10 worth of the token, the project token, and per round. And the rounds get launched on the Skullcoin X account, where you get a link. It tells you what the prize is, what the token is, how much it is. There's a link to a starting location in Google Maps, and then there's an image. The image is from Street View, and you have to go find the image in Street View and then post the link to the coordinates under the game round. The first person that wins wins the prize for the round. And we distribute that via BoostX, which is a newer project by Crypto Dude, a good friend of our show. Almost always comes on the night show, and he's just been a tremendous guy. He's working on a bunch of actually awesome projects. The BoostX is just one of them. Shout out to Deruptars, Crypto Cash. But BoostX is basically it's a Chrome extension. If you have a Stacks wallet in your Chrome, like wallet extension app, and you add the BoostX extension, when you open up X, anyone that has a BNS.BTC or .stx name in their X name actually has a little icon along with where you can like and retweet and all that. It's a little orange rocket ship icon that you can click on that and send them Stacks and a bunch of other Stacks tokens directly through X. So we actually sponsor .stx, .btc names for any new players. That you have to have a BNS name in your account, in your X handle, to not X handle, but your X name, to participate and win. So we support that via BoostX. So we actually sponsor anyone that wins a new round that doesn't have a BNS name. We sponsor a new BNS name for them. So actually, and I've just noticed, it is time. The game master is here.
Let's go.
Dia mortos.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I'm fine. Dead, as always.
And we have Orange, who is the Find to Earn ambassador. He is absolutely an animal in finding these locations super rapidly. So we brought him on to to show us how to play live.
Yes, good morning.
So he can show everyone else how to play. Good morning, Orange. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. It's Tuesday. We're into the week now, and the numbers on things seem pretty good. So we're not. I'm not worried about the price action, is what I'm saying. I think a lot of people are, but I am not. So it is time for Find to Earn. You guys need to share out the stream if you are looking to play. Share out the stream. If you do not share out the stream and you are the first to win, the Game Master does not play. He will take that prize from you and give it to me. Or we'll just put it into tomorrow's prize. I'll give it to whoever next wins.
I'm going to sign out for the last time of the week, and I hope you guys have a very blessed rest of your week, and I will see you again next week.
You have an amazing time off, buddy. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, guys. I'll see y'all a little later.
So that's one of the best players eliminated from today's rounds. So we have more opportunity for everybody. Zenny, are we doing a closed round to start?
We can do whatever we want. We can make games simultaneously. We have nothing Welsh today. We have 5 games. We can make 6 games with Hermetica as you want.
We have a little bit of budget left over from Hermetica still, so we can do 6 games if you want. And this is Orange. So you're looking at the Skullcoin account, the Skullcoin page. It's at Skullcoin BTC. You also have to follow Skullcoin and DeOrganized Media in order to win. So make sure you're following. And make sure you're giving Kulture.fun and BNS. Oh, it's actually at one BNS. Give them a follow. Give Eric a follow. Give Apollo Stargate a follow. You can even follow Blockface if you like.
Yeah, follow
Michael.
Follow Blackface.
You should definitely follow Blockface. He's always putting out cool posts, interesting, thought-provoking things on his timeline.
I feel personally attacked.
You were, but it was in jest. We're looking at my text. Oh, because Xenitron shared out my post from yesterday. So we've got, or is that? Yeah. Let
me drop you today episodes.
Yeah. Do you have the stream link, or do you need me to grab that for you? Let me actually get it.
I will share you today games on X.
Yep. So we can have the starting images. Let me put in the private chat here. So the Game Master has live link for the live stream, and we will have the images for the rounds. Oh, I like it. This one is the I'll switch back and forth between yours and mine, Orange.
Yeah, all good.
This is the image that will be the first image you're looking for. And the Game Master, so you got this gentleman in the orange, the super cool orange suit will not actually be here. You'll have this little carriage, you'll have the houses, and they'll be in actually real. So this is the Game Master likes playing with the Ghibli Studio function on ChatGPT. Are you using GPT for this, Zenny?
Yeah,
or
this
Grok?
is just a Ghibli, nothing special.
Right, but do you use GPT for your
Yeah,
Ghibli?
GPT-4, yeah, because they made this preset like 4 days ago, and I made it like for nothing, since it's nothing.
Yeah, yes. I love it. I actually think it's a great addition too, because it makes it slightly different than what it looks like in the maps. So it might even add a little bit more AI resistance too.
Yeah,
So-
let's play this one for whitelist. Let's play this one for whitelist. Actually, first one and second one have the same starting point.
Okay. Do you want to do two? So do we want to? So this is the first image, and this is the second image you'll be looking for. These are, and this is for Rue. So the first two games are for Not Token and Rue Coin. These are all tremendous meme community projects in the space. Wrap Nothing is the original, the first meme token on Stacks, possibly the first meme token on Bitcoin ever. Started out as Wrapped Nothing, and now it is Not Token. It's a hashtag or dollar symbol NOT not. And RuCoin is, as you guys know, they've been sponsoring us for a while now for these rounds. Jack Ben Switch, the legend of Stacks Legends, and Ian Banksia created this tremendous community project. Fair launched a little over a year ago now. They just had their 1 year birthday, and they always got cool stuff coming. The NFT projects, Stacks Invaders. They've got Ru Defenders on Ordinals coming soon. They have Ru Runes. So many other things coming, so definitely pay attention to Rue. And we actually have our Wrap Nothing segment coming up at 10 a.m. The Nothing guys have a great surprise for you guys for their first show. So stay tuned at 10 after Find to Earn. And yeah, Zenny, you want to run these two at the same time with the...
Yeah, but since like the Nothing is our new coin in show, I wanna
run them one at a time.
Since one will be for Nothing and another one will be for Ru. But
all right.
The starting point will be the same, and I'm just make two posts here.
So the starting point will be the same, and you guys have already briefly seen that image. So if you did a quick screenshot before I changed it back, you might have an advantage for round 2. Just saying. Eric and Apollo, do you guys want to participate? You want to try to play?
Yeah, so this is like geocaching, right? I gotta find this somewhere on Google Maps.
Similar, yeah, very similar. So let me actually just walk through real quick. I'm just gonna show everybody that's new what it looks like, what the game rounds look like. So you're going to Skullcoin BTC on X. And you're going to find this will, when the game round launches, it'll look like this. So you'll have an award amount. This is your starting location. This is the image you're looking for. You have to like and retweet the post. You go to the starting location. I have too many tabs up, so everything's opening slowly. But you go to the starting location, and you use this little yellow peg guy down the bottom right. And you can drop him in to where you think that location will be. This round took a little while yesterday. And you're looking around and you find the location, you click share, copy the link, you go back to the game round post, you comment underneath. And if you're the first one to comment underneath, you win the round. I think this round was won by, oh, that's right, Crystal. Actually, this was a new winner, a new player too. She just got a BTC for playing with us yesterday. So that's it. That's how you play. And Zenny needs your X handles in order to qualify you, because we have closed rounds for new players. Usually the first round or two when we play during the day. The first round we play is usually a closed round for new players. So if you guys want to participate in the closed rounds, you have to give us your @ handle real quick for Zenny.
I'm at Apollo Stargate.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy him and just drop him into the private chat. So Zenny has them handy. All right, so perfect.
Nice.
So Eric's
Yeah.
is Instapabile.
Nice.
Instapabile.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, so we're on the Skullcoin page. We're just waiting to hear the countdown from the Game Master, and then we will refresh our page. And I'm actually going to hand it back over to Orange now, and we can watch Orange, the master, how he runs the games, because he really is the there. We actually have a tremendous amount of pro league players now. I don't want to leave out the other guys because there's a bunch of people there. What's up, The Only Black? What's up, DeFi Dictator? What's up, Isaac? Good morning, Crypto Finder. Little dude, I see you. What's up? What's up? You have a bunch of regular players that are like we consider our pro league because they're just really hard to beat. Although yesterday that last round went to a newbie, and it was an open round. So Zenny, whenever you are ready, sir, you can launch.
Okay, will we add Michael or not? Michael is our experienced player.
Michael's
I'll
won
just
more than
back
2
and
times.
Make sure you're not, breaking any rules here. You know what I mean?
So we are adding Michael.
All right.
Okay, Michael, I will add you.
But now you better win because you're up against a bunch of newbies.
I mean, I feel like I've already won in a lot of ways.
You're here.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Right side of the bars, right side of the ground. What more could I ask?
This is our,
Okay.
right. This is what we do.
Launching 2 games simultaneously. You can play the first game for nothing or the second game for rule. It will be the same starting point. You just have to guess what direction to go, left or right, whatever. The game is easy, but only accounts that are mentioned in post can post reply. That's how we add this whitelist. Okay, let's go. The first game right now is on, and the second game right now is on. Let's play.
All right, so you got to pick which one you're going to.
So you first of all have to like and share or repost. That's the main thing. Otherwise, you will not win, even if you do find it.
That's right. And share the stream if you have not.
So I'm going to copy the coordinates. And the coordinates, of course, are going to Google Maps. And it brings us to this, not a highway, it's a main road, I guess. So you have to find the first image. So this is the orange collector, I think. He has nothing. He's looking for nothing.
He has nothing. He's looking for nothing.
Exactly. So you see a house, and I don't know if that's a house, a second house, but it's very distinct from each other. With a front lawn and some kind of gravel as it looks like. So that's a clue you have for searching in the Google Maps. If you're looking at it, one of the things I always do, I always click on the yellow Pac-Man to see the roads that are blue, because blue means that there is an image that can be found there. So if you look at the images here, I'm dropping it here because I might have found it, but that's not the case, because there is some kind of greenery that is blocking the house, so it's not that. I'm going outside of the 3D, I'm going back to 2D, and I'm going to look again for where it could be possible to find it. Once again, dropping it somewhere, and that's blurred, so that is not the place it can be, because blurred faces are always blurry. And otherwise, you will have some other things in the way so that it doesn't look like it.
I
And
found it.
Sorry?
I have found it.
You beat me? No way.
I beat you, but I can't post the link because I'm barred from the round.
I don't believe it.
I'm going to share my screen just so you guys know I did find it.
Show us. The proof of game. Show us.
That's it.
Where? We don't see your screen yet.
You don't see my screen? Oh, because I didn't. That's right.
I just found it. I'm not sure how the rules go, but I posted a link.
Oh, look at this guy buying himself time, huh? I found it. Hold on, I can't share my screen. See, look at this proof of peace, huh?
There it is. You could have beat me. You can still beat me. And Apollo, like... if Apollo actually posted it, Apollo might have won.
Yeah, I believe that Apollo is the winner. He was the first person who posted here.
Oh, so now you get a BNS name, and I don't know what the quantity. It's about $10 worth of nothing. We have to do some math with the amount. I think it was. It's hold on. I think I actually had.
The second game is still on. Nobody found the room.
Nobody found the second game yet.
Oh, snap.
So I believe it's 1.5 billion wrapped nothing is the prize, which is about $10 worth in today's pricing.
That'll be just put like approximately like 10 USDT, but whatever will count after.
Oh, where is we lost Orange. So I'm actually going to go into round 2 and see if I can win that one. No winners for round 2 yet, huh?
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I don't think I saw that house while I was looking for the other one. Can't drop in there, so that's not it.
Okay, the second game winner is he played before, I believe, but it's okay. It's hacker. He found location. Congrats.
All right, excellent.
Okay, we have 2 winners. Let me check.
All right, Orange is back. I think he had found the house. Looks like he. Oh no, this is the rich starting image.
No, I got rocked, so I could not find it anymore.
You got rugged. Oh, did Michael leave? We lost Michael too.
I'm lost in the France.
All right, so both so that's the first 2 rounds are over. We got 3 more rounds to go, and these are open rounds. Zenny, let's crank these out quick.
Let's play quick.
Yes, let's play quick. Let's play the next 3 games quickly. We got about 6 minutes until we gotta run the 10 a.m. segment.
Okay,
And
let's
I apologize.
play.
It's
No
my fault for talking too much earlier.
We will launch like next 2 games again simultaneously. It will be open for everyone. Get ready.
All right, so we're on the Skullcoin page and we're waiting. We're gonna get a countdown very shortly.
Yeah. Very soon.
And for those that are, so that countdown gives you a huge advantage. If you are still tuning in live, you hear the countdown, versus if you're just sitting on the Skullcoin channel, you don't know when the game launches. So you could just sit there and keep refreshing.
You even have a disadvantage, because if you keep refreshing one single page over and over again, it will stop doing that for a certain amount of time, because it looks like bot activity.
Oh, really? So that would actually give you an extra disadvantage doing it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the reasons to tune in.
Right. You might as well just tune in.
From Orange. Rotrix from Orange, yeah.
Those of you who are playing, make sure you share out the live stream. I have seen the Game Master take away prizes, and it always makes me feel bad because you did the work. You were the first one that got the thing. All you had to do was share out the live stream. You do it now, you don't have to worry about it again. So make sure you share out the stream.
Yeah. Okay, the game's almost ready. Be ready to play.
Let's go.
We are ready, sir.
What is the ticker for Pepe? B Pepe or just Pepe?
I think the ticker on Stacks is actually just Pepe.
Okay, that's
check.
okay.
I'm going to double check on STX too.
We will attract new audience from real Pepe to orange Pepe.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. The first Pepe token on Bitcoin Pepe. Yeah, it is just Pepe.
Okay, get ready. The game is open for everyone. Everyone can play. Everyone can participate. We play 2 games simultaneously. So wait a moment. Wait a moment. Okay, 1 minute and we will launch this one. Actually, when I launch these games, I'll just prepare and launch the last one to rush the fast, yeah, and to do it like one by one, not just to. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The first game is on, about the Welsh. Everyone can play. And the second game, it's a game for Pepe. It's right now. Is on. Let's go.
And make sure you like and repost the game round.
Yeah, like, repost, share, stream. Let's go.
All right, so I'm in game 1. I'm going to try for game 1. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's actually go back. This road.
I found a dog, but it's not the right dog.
Sorry,
On the
bro.
wrong dog. I found a tree-lined street. Oh.
Okay, the game with dog won by
Isaac. Isaac got it.
Isaac found the dog.
Go,
Congrats,
Isaac.
I was 16 seconds late.
Yeah, man. Time is money, friend.
Time is money. Game 2 is on. Oh, let's see. Gotta refresh.
Okay, the game 2, we have a winner too. It's Circunilingus.
And that was for the B Pepe token.
Yeah.
Great job, Sir Kunalingus. Another player we onboarded and got him his .btc
Okay,
name.
get ready. Last game for today, so 6th game we move for tomorrow or just launch the anytime today. Just make notifications. Watch out for Skullcoin account. The games it's not so hard. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We are ready.
Everyone who playing right now, get back since we already have 2 winners. The last game for Leo. Tokens 10 USDT. It's called Shadow Twins. You have to find the black cat. Okay, I'm starting countdown. Right now.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on. Actually, I like that you add fine turn to tag like the name of morning show because it attracts more users and they will come. It's very nice.
Yeah, we're tweaking our processes on the daily.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying what works and what doesn't work, and just simple things as what the title is for the show and what that gets shared out as, and how that helps people find us even afterwards. I find that we actually get a little bit more follow-up viewership when we do good stuff with the titles, even though people aren't,
Yeah, that's
get
true.
great
That's
viewers.
true. I agree. Because like they just look on the right side bar and see like what the shows, what's going on in this like stream podcast, these X spaces, and they decide where to
Exactly.
join.
All right, so we're looking for this brick house. Orange already has it.
If it goes, if I have to find the cat, then I'm always ready to find the pussy cat.
Yeah, Orange found the cat. Congrats, Orange. Our ambassador is a winner. But it's a fair competition
Well done, sir.
since we don't know who is Orange and I'm like skeleton. Whatever.
Awesome stuff. So that is fine to earn. We have coming up our Wrap Nothing, the first meme token community space segment coming up right next following this. You guys are welcome to hang out for it if you want to, or we can sign off and get back to it. Really quick before I do that, I want to go into, I have to just say a word about StackingDAO. StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. I use both, actually. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com. Jump on in. StackingDAO. Where liquidity meets opportunity. And just going to bring on... Hold on one second, guys. Let me just get this all set up here for the other guys. Wrap Nothing community here. That was a joke. They didn't have a show today. They weren't actually coming on today. They will be with us next week, though, to start off their shows. We do have April Fools, everybody. We do have
First April.
We do have Welsh coming on tomorrow. We will start on time at 10 a.m. The Wrap Nothing guys were actually ready to come on, and then in the last minute they were like, hey, why don't we do it, because we have 5 shows for April, and I don't know if we can fill 5 shows with information, which I obviously can get 5 shows out of information out of any.
If you want.
We can play one more game. You want to play one more round? You guys don't have to hang out, but you're welcome to hang out if you want.
One more game.
One more game.
We'll play one more game. We'll play one more round.
Okay, we play one more round. This round will be very interesting.
You know what? Just while you're setting up that round, we're going to do another quick word from StackingDAO. Get everyone pumped up for the last round. All right, so we got one more round, sir?
Yeah, we have special one more round.
And this is going to be with USDH?
Yeah, it will be USDH. Okay, since we have this prize.
So 10 USDH up for grabs. And if you guys don't know, Hermetica is an amazing platform with a Bitcoin-backed dollar stablecoin called USDH. It actually earns yield. You can stake USDH on Hermetica this morning for 15% yield. I've seen the yield get as high. They say it goes as high as 25. I've actually seen it go as high as 69% when they were launching some extra liquidity about a month and a half ago. So yes, you can earn some serious yields on a dollar stablecoin that is backed by Bitcoin. What's better than that? Than actually, aside from actually holding some Bitcoin, right? So we love Hermetica. We love USDH. And again, I just want to shout out you guys all for hanging out today. Apollo and Eric especially. Really, I hope you're having a good time playing the games with us today. And you don't feel like we held you hostage.
No, I'm
Very
loving this.
nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got the audience. We have some great members in our audience. We have a great community. We have people that love coming in and playing. So we do have. It's just a great time. It really is a fun time. We get our conversations going, and then I really can't wait to start the meme coin shows, which does start tomorrow. By the way, that's not a joke. It was just something that the guys decided to do last minute. And they were like, "Well, how are you going to do it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not sure." And actually, that image that I showed, GPSE put together in like a matter of like 10 minutes this morning after I told him it was ready. So another shout out to the homie. He's such an ace for us. He really is. Tremendous guy in the ecosystem. If you guys aren't following GPSE, you need to be.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, the last game for today, 1st April. That was a joke about this nothing show because they are nothing and you don't see them because they are nothing.
You get nothing.
They're nothing show. So this is game as joke too. You have to find the art in the art, but there will be only arts. You will see the game called Art is Eternal.
Art.
Like me.
So this is a new game format?
No, this is the same, but you will understand when you start playing.
Okay.
That's like God in details. That will be fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. To the Moscow. The game is on.
All right. It's interesting.
Anyone share
Nice.
screen while you play?
This is where Waldo kind of like.
Ah, this is very interesting. I like it.
Somebody could find it just randomly in like 20 seconds, but that's the beauty of the game. You can just be lucky, but you can just show your skills. That's a purely game design. But it's our real world. That's another like great thing about the game. You explore the world, and now you explore the art.
I dig it. I dig it. The Park of Arts.
You have to find exact coordinates the place with this painting. You can share your screen, your orange, like.
Oh, I forgot I
to
wasn't
make
sure.
it more fun, yeah.
I'll put oranges on.
I feel soon we'll have the winner. But not yet.
While everyone's working on that final game round, I do want to mention a few things. I didn't get all of the stuff yesterday, but there are a couple of things that some things that you guys need to know about BitFlow. They have the DEX aggregator. You can find the best swap rates across multiple DEXs and liquidity pools at BitFlow. BitFlow is designed to simplify the trading process, ensuring users get the most value from their trades by aggregating multiple trading routes and DEXs, integrating with protocols like Alex, Arcadico, Velar, and others. Bitflow Dex aggregator guarantees the best swap rates across stacks. Built for smart traders who want the highest returns. You also have the Runes AMM, where you can explore the future of Bitcoin trading with Runes. Bitflow's Runes AMM leverages the unique Runes fungible token protocol, enabling seamless, secure, and efficient trades within the Bitcoin ecosystem. Trade and earn with Runes AMM on Bitflow. They also have DCA. So we have a winner?
Yeah, but we have two winners in the same second. So I just want to divide the prize between Winnie and Orange, since they dropped
you.
Wow, they are the exact same second. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's same second.
And this one here, the only gem, they didn't get the right spot. It looks like they have the wrong. There's someone. Oh yeah, that's like they just put the starting location. It looks like. Or is it the right spot? I don't know. They just did it from a. So was it behind the building?
No, it's outside. Yeah, behind.
So they did have kind of the right location, but it was from the map view. They had it first. Only Gemini. You see that one?
Yeah, I believe it will be fair, since like I never seen before the same second. So we divide the price.
Whatever you decide, sir, you are the game master.
Yeah, so that's decision.
All right. So that wraps up the game that wraps up the show for today. I don't actually have a segment to do for Wrap Nothing, but they will be on next Tuesday. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. So many cool things happening in our ecosystem today. Make sure you get out and support those that are already in there. The StackingDAO DeFi show space is going on now. I think Leather Lounge is at 11. I believe Hermetica Hangout is also sometime today. I'm not 100% certain of the time. And then Art on Stacks, I think I forgot to mention, is at 3 p.m. with Reese and 300 and GPSC co-host that with him. And then we have the DeOrganized night show. Although I'm not sure if we're running that. I got to talk to GP. I think he's actually taking the time off from running. I hope he is. I actually hope he is. But don't forget, every Monday through Friday, except for when GP is on vacation, like once a year or something, we have our shows. Thank you so much, Apollo. You guys got to check out Kulture.fun and their really cool stuff that they're building out over there. And thank you so much, Eric, for joining us. I'm a huge fan of BNS.ONE. I think Offers and Counters is a cool development for getting more transactional volume for BNSs. God knows we've done our share trying to generate some more with our processes here. We have actually issued, I want to say, at least like 20 BNS names in the last couple of months that we've sponsored over from these Fine Turn games. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Zenny, as always, great stuff. I love the Find and Earn games. And Orange, you are the master, sir. I actually take tremendous pride in having found that first round image before you.
Yes, you've been very good at it.
I'm getting a little better at it. I am getting a little better at it. You know, when I first started trying to play, when you guys were doing them on Spaces, I couldn't hang at all. Part of that was because I kept chatting with you guys and not playing too. You guys don't know this about me. I can talk a lot. So that's why I do well with the show. Any final words from you guys before we sign off?
Peace, love, and Bitcoin.
Peace, love, and Bitcoin. And some awesome music too, man. Thank you for sharing.
Everyone. We will make new whitelist. We will onboard new players and check out this amazing applications.
And keep your eyes out for the Strike game coming soon.
Not soon, but Strike game will change everything because like
how not soon?
Yeah, it's a couple months because like it's
Couple
a lot of
months.
hard work. I'm
That's a
not
lot
even
of
like
time for me to tease that, buddy.
yeah. I will not even talk to you about like what the to be announced date like Blizzard. You know they make announcement and you have to wait 1 more year. No,
Announcement about an announcement.
yeah, like Justin Sun. Yeah.
Right on, right on. Thank you, all of you, for tuning in, all of our guests, all for coming and playing, for sharing out the stream. Thank you guys so much. You all have a blessed day. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you all sorts of crypto news, entertainment, engagement, opportunities, and education. Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day.